Now, this was the first 105-year-old that I had ever met, and she was a hoot. She was full of energy. She was cracking jokes, and you could tell she was really living her best life. She was living what we call the miracle zone. And her name was Natalie. And I sat down to talk to her, and I asked her, what was her secret to living to be 105 while still having a smile on her face. And I'm going to show you a little clip in a bit about her answer to that. It's really one thing to live to be 105, but it's another thing to do it still filled with life and vitality and happiness and energy at that age. Hi, I'm Marcy Shimoff. I'm the founder of Your Year of Miracles, where we help people live in what we call the miracle zone, which is that place where you feel like you are in the flow with life and flow with the universe, and you have more synchronicities and miracles showing up in your everyday life. And today's miracle moment is about a 105-year-old woman's secret to happiness. This was inspired by an experience that I had just a couple weeks ago, where I was at a gathering. We were in a group, and there were about 30 people, and we sang these beautiful songs and chants together for about 2 hours. And while I was there, I noticed that there was this radiant woman at the event. She had this big smile on her face, and she was clapping and singing along the whole time. And she really stood out to me because she looked like she was a little older than the rest of the people there, but she was really into it. And, I thought maybe she's in her late 80s. Well, after the event, I got the chance to meet her, and I found out that she was about to have her 105th birthday. Now, this was the first 105-year-old that I had ever met, and she was a hoot. She was full of energy. She was cracking jokes, and you could tell she was really living her best life. She was living what we call the miracle zone. And her name was Natalie, and I sat down to talk to her, and I asked her, what was her secret to living to be 105 while still having a smile on her face. And I'm going to show you a little clip in a bit about her answer to that. It's really one thing to live to be 105, but it's another thing to do it still filled with life and vitality and happiness and energy at that age. And Natalie said that her secret was keeping busy and helping people. She said that when she helped people, she felt that extra spark. And what she especially loved was encouraging other people, really helping them believe in themselves and believe in their possibilities for their life. And what I really love about this is that, when most of us think about being 105, we're afraid that we're going to really need to rely on others, and that can be scary. And Natalie does rely on help from her daughter and other people, but she has kept her focus on helping others. And that's actually helped her stay healthy and energized at her age. And I got to talk to her daughter, who was also awesome, and who said that one of her mom's strengths was that she's a rascal. She has this adventurous, open way of living and a sense of humor about life and a zest about life. And I will tell you, her sense of humor, definitely made me laugh during our short chat. And Natalie's experience is actually really backed up by research that was done by Dan Buettner. Dan Buettner is the researcher who discovered the blue zones. These are the places on Earth where people live the longest and healthiest lives. And just a few days after meeting Natalie, I got the chance to interview Dan Buettner. And he said that having a sense of purpose and helping other people can add at least 8 years more to your life, and that it's far more powerful than any pill or any supplement that you can take. So there you go. Put your focus on how you can help others and have a sense of humor about life. And let me tell you, I am 65 and I'm thinking, man, if I could another 40 years with that kind of life, that's a good deal. So I'm going to follow this. So here's a little clip from Natalie, so you can hear it in her own words. If you had to tell all of us one secret to living to 105 with a smile on your face, what's your secret?
Well, keeping busy.
Keeping busy.
But you get an extra prod if it's helping.
Helping people. Well, you go, Natalie. That is awesome. So this week, I invite you to look for ways that you can focus on how you can help others, how you can encourage others, how you can really help people live their best life or know the possibilities for their life. And it doesn't have to look like spending a whole day doing volunteer work. I mean, it can look that way, but you can just simply have your intention on being an encouraging and loving presence for others as you go through your day. Just look for opportunities to give people the possibilities for their life. And of course, when life gets a little too serious, have a sense of humor. So I will end our miracle moment today by leaving you with a quote from Hans Selye, who was a great researcher on stress and on the antidotes to stress. He said, if you want to live a long life, focus on making contributions. So may you feel that your life and your presence and your being is a contribution, and may you live a long, vital, and happy life.